Hi and welcome to the MRTV Daily News, your quick roundup of everything that's important in VR and AR today. And today's headline for the 29th of June 2018 are: we got a big Pimax 8K update, and the Pimax founder announces the mass production of the Pimax 8K, and many more exciting things that we're going to talk about later in this show. Then Oculus Home now offers multiplayer with up to 8 people at the same time, and PayPal has a new augmented reality patent. All of this goodness is coming up. Hi and welcome here to MRTV. My name is Sebastian Ang, and if this is your first time here, and if you're just as excited about VR and AR as I am, then subscribe now and click on the bell button so don't miss anything. Yes, welcome to the MRTV Daily News on this 29th of June 2018, and definitely a very exciting days for all the Pimax 8K backers and for the VR community in general. But again, first, welcome to the show. If you like the show, if you want to support it, you can send me super chats during the show. And of course, I'm going to read out all of the super chats at the end of the show. But now, let's start with the news. And I know that you're all here because of the Oculus news. So that's why let's start with the Oculus news first. But of course I'm kidding. Let's get through this topic as soon as possible so that we can talk longer about the Pimax 8K. So what is this news item about? It is about the new Oculus Home, and it goes social with up to 8 people. So if you're opted into the Pimax public beta channel, then now you have this new functionality. You can invite up to 7 other people into your home, which is of course a very cool functionality. And well, you can share your desktop with the others on a screen, for example. So you have this kind of big screen functionality that big screen already had since 2016, but now with this, with having it in your Oculus Home, of course everything gets even easier. So you can simply invite your friends over, you can show them your desktop, probably you can even watch a movie together. So basically it's the big screen functionality for your Oculus friends. So of course this is going to be really useful. And for all of you Oculus users, please do let me know in the comment section below what you think of this update, and have you tried it already? And if yes, how do you like it? All right, so let's go to the next topic here. And the next topic of today is that PayPal explores augmented reality with a new patent. So what is this future patent all about? Well, it's a very interesting augmented reality patent, and it has to do with augmented reality e-commerce. Let's say it like this. So what is it about? Well, in the future, we're all going to wear these cool augmented reality headsets, these glasses, and we can directly buy something through PayPal if PayPal realizes this patent. So how does it work? Well, you see something in AR, in augmented reality. Let's say, for example, you see the bus number 414, which is going to bring you home. And in augmented reality, you see the bus, and on top of the bus or close to it, you see something like, hey, you want to buy a ticket for bus 414? And then you can simply click yes or no with that interface that pops up in your vision. And well, you got the ticket and you can enter the bus, everything very seamless. So that is one thing. Or let's say you see some product, right? Let's see your friend, right? Your friend, he has a YouTube channel and he happens to have the Pimax 16K, right? And he shows it to you, very proud, like, here, check this out. This is the Pimax 16K. And you think, hey, I want to buy it now. So in that PayPal future, your augmented reality glasses see the Pimax 16K. The glasses know this is the Pimax 16K, and you have this virtual menu coming up, which will tell you, yes, do you want to buy the Pimax 16K? Yes or no? And then directly in that moment, when I see that Pimax 16K, I can say, yes, I want to buy it. And then you buy it directly in that augmented reality interface, and the Pimax 16K is on its way to you. So this is what this patent is about. I think it is pretty awesome. It is very well thought out, very well thought through. And I think this is how our augmented reality future is going to make us buy things even faster. I mean, even now it's pretty fast, right? So Alexa, order tissue paper. And I don't even want to know how many of your Alexas are now like binging. So yeah. And Willie says, Hemi says, it sounds like a way to get more people into debt. Impulse spending is dangerous. Yeah, just ask my Alexa. So definitely this is a very exciting patent, and I think PayPal does well on having it. All right, so please do let me know in the comment section below. What do you think about this patent? Do you think this is something that is exciting? Do you think that our future is going to be, yeah, like this, that we simply buy stuff by seeing it? I believe yes, but please do let me know about your, yeah, your opinion about that. I think it's very exciting. So, my dear friends, I tried to get through the news as soon as possible so that we can now get to the Pimax news. Yes, here it is, the Pimax 8K. Here it is, and the news is the following. So today, all the Pimax 8K backers got a very long email from Robin Wang, who is the founder and CEO of Pimax. And in this very long email, he says lots of exciting and interesting things. And I'm going to tell you all about it now. Everything that you need to know. So first of all, let's have a look. Let's have a short look at that long email. So project update number 26, Pimax, the world's first 8K VR headset by Pimax 8K. Okay, founder announcement. Important. So, hi futurists. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to read it. I just want to show you how long that email is. So it is very long. Still not finished. Graphic, still not finished. Now it's finished. So a very long email. And now let me quickly summarize everything that is in that email. Okay, so just to summarize it very fast, in that email it says they are now happy with the Pimax 8K hardware. Okay, so Pimax is now happy with what they have, and therefore they start the mass production now. So they have finalized the Pimax 8K hardware. They are happy about it, and they have now started with the mass production. Wow, big news. Big news. And let me tell you one thing. Even though I am a Pimax 8K M1 tester, it does not mean that I have any more information than you. Really? No. The only thing that I know about is this Pimax 8K M1 device that they sent me. About this I know everything, of course, but about their business decisions, about what they do now, about all the things that I'm going to tell you now about, I have no clue as well. And I was just as surprised by that email as you are. So just to make it very clear, even though I got that particular device, I also don't know anything more like you, right? So I just know the same like you. Also, yeah, that's what I want to tell you guys. So that's something really important. Well, so they start mass production now. All right, that was also very interesting for me to find out. Then they say that the software has to be improved massively though. Yes, okay, good to know. And now very interesting, we will get to the software later. I'm going to go more into detail about what exactly was in the email, but I'm just summarizing now what's in that email so you will have an idea directly. Also, they will offer two options for the software. So when you start an app or a game, before the game starts, you can choose, do I want 170 degrees field of view or do I want 200 degrees field of view? And the reason is that it seems from the performance, probably the lower spec devices, their minimum requirement was GTX 1070, probably it cannot deal with that 200 degrees FOV. That's what I read out of that email. And yeah, based on that, they are now giving you the option to limit the FOV to 170, which is still massive as compared to the 110 degrees FOV that we have now with the Rift Vive and so on. So, well, they will allow you to narrow the field of view to 170, so to increase the performance, because then less has to be rendered and it's easier on your GTX 1070, for example. So again, there will be two options, 170 degrees or 200 degrees based on your setup. Also, we learned that there's going to be a business edition of the headset, and this business edition is going to launch earlier than the consumer version. And the reason is they say that the business partners are not as picky as the consumers or as the M1 testers, and they're already happy with the current version, so they're going to get the business version first. And the only thing that's going to be different from the business version as compared to the consumer version is going to be the color of the device, yes, the color, and the accessories that come with it. So business edition first, consumer version later. Then another important piece of information that was to be learned from that email is that directly from the start, Lighthouse Tracking 2.0 is going to be supported, and it works perfectly fine now. All right, and somebody's asking here, so are you released from your NDA? And the answer is no. I am not released from the NDA. I am not released from the NDA, and it's probably not going to happen at all. I don't think they're going to release me from the NDA at all. I think what they're going to do, they're going to release us from the NDA once the consumer version is on our tables. Yes, so that's what I think, but I don't know it. I really don't know it, but I think I have the feeling it's going to be like this. That because they said like we can report once the final consumer version is ready, and then we can report. So I believe that this means that the NDA will be existent or still upheld until the final consumer version is on your table as well. All right. But now let's go a bit more into detail. So again, as you have just seen, it's a very, very long email, and there's a lot of things in it, like also some things that are not full of information. So I was kind of dissecting the email for you guys, and I was looking for the parts of the email that actually have information, and these parts I'm going to read out to you now. All right, so I'm going to read it out to you guys now. So, hi futurists, we are thrilled the development of Pimax 8K moves to the last stage. The last stage, my dear friends. We are close now. Okay, great. We have collected lots of valuable feedback from our M1 testers. I can agree with that point. And backers, it helps us to address the issues related to user experience in general, the vast subset of physical features and user habits in different countries and regions. Yeah, so that's the part where they send it out to lots of different regions, right? They send it out to Germany, to Sweden, to Spain, to North America, and it seems like our habits our habits are just different, and well, they learned from it now, and that's great. So since January, the critical path of Pimax 8K project, where the optics optimization and tracking solutions upgrade from 1.0 to 2.0. So what does it tell us? It tells us that since January, the big problem that they were facing was actually the optics optimization, the lenses. We heard about this, right? We heard that they had problems with the lenses and that they had to retool the lenses. So that kind of delayed the whole project. And also the tracking solution was a problem. The upgrade from 1.0 to 2.0. The problem was that they learned about the specifications of the 2.0 very late. Also the chips that they need to use for the 2.0 were just available at a later stage. So they were kind of trying to make everything happen in a very short time. And yeah, so, but they say now we are happy with the hardware. So they're happy with the hardware now and progressively speeding up the software fine-tuning process to improve visual quality. Based on the feedback from backers and users, we decided to offer software options for both 200 degrees and 170 degrees FOV. You will be free to pick up an FOV option before launching each content based on your preference and graphics card's capability. So, what does it mean? It means your graphics card's capability. If your graphics card is awesome, if you have the latest stuff, then probably you can play just with a whole 200 degrees FOV. But if you have like a lower spec graphics card, like for example the GTX 1070, right? Like that is the minimum requirement that they told the backers. Then you have the option to go for the 170 degrees, which, well, it is still massive. It is still massive as compared to what we have right now. All right, so then what else do they say? So worth to mention the tracking upgrade from 1.0 to 2.0. We've been developing and testing the 1.0 tracking solution since last year. And yeah, I left lots of things. I deleted lots of things. So much they go in detail with the email, and they just say that it was a problem to get the 2.0 working, but now we are confident and happy to announce the Pimax 8K can deliver 2.0 tracking solution that performs as good as 1.0 tracking and on par with the Vive Pro tracking. Wow, this is good news, right? So it means that the Pimax 8K's 2.0 tracking is now as good as the Vive Pro tracking. That is definitely very, very good news. So we will deliver the HMD to you with 2.0 tracking solution. You will be able to enjoy the newest innovation in lighthouse tracking with the Pimax 8K. All right. Good news. Good news, right? What do you guys think? It's good news. Okay, and then Robin keeps on writing. Writing to sum up the status of the headset. We are now at the hardware mass production stage. So they are doing it. They are producing in mass right now for you, for the backers to get it. And we will tweak the ergonomics with accessories. Now that is important. What might that mean? So just like you guys, I must guess here. So again, even though I'm an Pimax 8K M1 tester, even though I got this prototype here, right? Only this, I don't know their next iterations. I haven't seen them. The only thing I've seen is this here. And the only thing I know about is this hardware. So yeah. So they say they will tweak the ergonomics with accessories. What might that mean? Again, I am guessing. I don't have this information and I'm just guessing as I would guess if I would have just received the email just like you. What I think this means is that they will offer options like, for example, here, this here is the HTC Vive Deluxe audio strap, right? So I kind of connected it with the Pimax 8K, right? But I just hacked it. I just hacked a Franken Pimax here, right? But, well, what I believe is going to happen, they're going to offer their own head strap, which is similar to this probably, right? That's what I heard is going to happen. So this is one accessory that might, yeah, tweak the ergonomics. Another thing that I could imagine could happen is that, for example, the face padding here, this face padding, I believe that they will offer several different kinds of face padding depending on what might be more comfortable for you. Probably you would like to have some more space in the headset, right? So that your eyes are not super close to the lenses. In this case, you might want to have like a face padding with which is thicker than the one that I got here, for example. So that's what I believe could happen, that they will offer different kind of face paddings, different kind of styles. They will take into consideration what you like best. So again, this is what I guess. I don't know this information, and I don't have any more information than you, even though I'm a tester, right? So my job, and that's really everything about this, is I got this device. I tested it, yeah, very thoroughly. I gave them all of my feedback, and and then I receive some new software updates, and I try again, give them another feedback of how that worked, and then they tweak that again, and then they send me the new software build, and then I test it again. I think you got the idea. That's what I'm doing. But I have no idea about their internal communication, what's going to happen. So again, I just got this email as unknowingly as you, just to make that again 100% clear. Yep, so that's the thing. Also, they might have new hardware iterations that I don't know about, right? So I just have this device here. So I don't know about what other hardware tweaks they might have already done, because they're really very fast in doing new hardware updates. But I am just guessing. I don't know. They're not letting us know. I am testing it. I'm testing new builds. That's what I'm doing. Okay. So that was about the tweak, the ergonomics with accessories. All right. So then meanwhile, we're working on software fine-tuning for better performance and virtual quality. I think what he wanted to say, visual quality. I think he just that's just a typo. So meanwhile, we're working on software fine-tuning for better performance and visual quality. So their engineers are working closely with the people from NVIDIA to increase the performance, to make everything look even better. So that's what they are doing right now. Again, I have no clue how that exactly looks. And this is something that they know, and the only thing that they're saying, they're working on it. They're still improving it. So they say the hardware is ready. Now they are working on tweaking the software. And then the last point, the user interface requires intensive improvements as well. Intensive improvements. Yes, and well, if the founder from Pimax says this, that certainly means something. All right. So then the next thing, before we meet your expectations of the final consumer version, we can already meet the expectations of some business clients with the current model. We will soon make a business version available as well. Business edition will be distinguished from consumer version in color and accessories. So what does it mean? It means, it means that just what it says, the business clients, they are already super happy with how the product is right now. Probably they don't care so much about the interface things and about the software. They are happy already, so they will get it sooner than the consumers. And the only difference will be the color and the accessories that come with the headset. Okay, good to know. All right, yeah, so that's really everything that was in that email. Let me go back here. So that was everything that's in that email. I do think that is quite some good news, So finally, you guys and I also got some news about it. Let me again once more summarize it. They are now happy with the Pimax 8K hardware. Therefore, they are starting the mass production right now. The software has to be improved still massively. They're still working on performance tweaks with the NVIDIA people. Then they will offer two options, 170 degrees FOV and 200 degrees FOV, and you can choose these options before you start your experience, depending on the power of your system. Then there's going to be a business edition which will launch sooner than the consumer version, and the only difference is going to be the color of the Pimax 8K business edition, and there's going to be different accessories. Also, they said that they're still going to tweak the ergonomics with accessories, and well, that could mean different kind of face padding. That's my guess again, and yeah, something like the deluxe audio strap. Also, the Lighthouse Tracking 2.0 will be supported directly from the start, and I think that is really, really awesome news. All right, that's really everything that I got on the Pimax 8K. Please do let me know in the comment section below. Are you happy with that email? Are you happy with that update? Are you happy that they are now in mass production stage? And what do you think? What does it mean? What do you think? When are you going to have the Pimax 8K in your hand? Because we still do not have like an actual date, right? We don't know. I also don't know. Again, I'm really at the same knowledge level like you guys. I know no other information than you. And the only thing I know is that I have to test things. That's really the only thing I know. So please do let me know in the comment section below. What do you think about this update? Do you think it was a good update? Do you think, when do you think they're going to deliver this? Please do let me know in the comment section below. I would love to discuss this with you. And of course, you can keep on discussing this with me on the MRTV Discord server. I'm there waiting for you, and the whole MRTV community is there waiting for you. So we can keep on chatting about this. We can keep on thinking about this. And the MRTV Discord community is always there, not here like in the YouTube chat where it's only there when I go live. No, it's always there. We're always discussing things there. So if you want to discuss with me and the rest of the MRTV community about the Pimax 8K, then go to the MRTV Discord server now. Again, it's a great free resource, and please find the link in the description below. All right, so now we're nearly at the end of the show. Nearly. I still want to tell you, if you want to keep on talking with me on a live stream, you can do so later, because in around half an hour I'm going to do some Twitch live streaming. So if you would like to keep on talking with me, keep on chatting with me, you can do so on twitch.tv/mixedrealitytv. I'm going to stream Arizona Sunshine, a classic. I'm going to play it with the PSVR, with the aim controller. I haven't played it with the aim controller, so I'm kind of looking forward to try that. It's an awesome game. It's going to be lots of fun, and you can keep talking with me about the Pimax 8K if you want to do so. So definitely follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/mixedrealitytv. The link is in the description below. But now I'm going to read out all the super chats that I've received. So thank you so much for the super chats. So Roger M. Person, haha, very, very nice. Roger M. Person, thank you so much for your contribution, and your only comment is 2-0. Now I suppose you're talking about Korea versus Germany, and I really must admit the German team sucked so bad. They deserve it to be out, and I'm now rooting for Sweden. I'm now rooting for Sweden. I really hope they can make it as far as possible. A super, super sympathetic team, a super sympathetic country. So Sweden, really hope you can make it as far as possible. Germany totally didn't deserve it. So, and then Will Flourish, thank you so much for your contribution again. Man, that is really incredible. I know you've also contributed many times before. So, Will Flourish says, makes me wish I had been a Pimax backer. Yeah. Yeah, so first all the Pimax backers are going to get it, and then it's going to go into, into the general sale. So yeah, who knows? Who knows? Probably you can get it sooner than you think. Well, I don't know. I'm really on the same knowledge level like you guys. I have no idea when it's really gonna come out. But Will Flores, thank you so much for your contribution. So that's it again, guys. Join me on the Twitch chat, on the Twitch stream later if you want. I'd be happy to see you. And of course, if you enjoyed that live stream and if you love this channel, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like this channel and if you hate this face, give it a thumbs down. And of course, if you have not yet subscribed to MRTV yet, do so now. I'm looking forward to see you in the next video.